What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to go over all the trades that I took for the week. I took 5 trades, 4 wins, 1 losses, and I've been going to do a lot more trade recaps, so make sure you hit the like button so that, if this gets a lot of likes, a lot of views, I'll keep doing it for you guys. There's a lot to learn, and versus doing them every day, I'll probably try to do them once a week towards the weekend, post them on Sunday. So let's get straight fucking into it. Monday caught a huge winner for who was here on Monday, for who traded with us on Monday. You remember that we caught a huge winner on Monday. This whole move up. So what was I looking at for Monday? You're gonna find a lot of once again just trading. You're gonna find like my trading has all similar, like all of it's gonna be kind of like the same shit over and over again, and that's kind of where you wanna get you're trading at. That's like, hey, it's a repeating pattern that it's more likely gonna be profitable. Like that's it. That's all you need. So let's look at exactly what happened on Monday and what was I looking at for this move. So first of all, we had this low here that I was keeping an eye on. Why was I keeping an eye on this low? Because obviously we had a pre-market, the Sunday session, and as you can see, it was Friday session open up here. There's a big move down and a big move up, and kind of like a wide range. But if we had marked the session high and low, it lined up near this golden pocket in a large fair value gap. So I was taking a look at this low to see if we had taken out this low right off the open and then closed back above, kind of giving you that fake move up and then a fake move down. Guess what happened? It's exactly what happened. 9:30 happened, 9:35, and then boom, big move down to take out that low. If we jump on the 1 minute time frame and we go back to that Monday, what do we see? We see our confirmation on the smaller time frame, which will be an inverted fair value gap. But this inverted fair value gap gets built right here. The first fair value gap gets flipped, gets blown through, and we also build, which is very important, an imbalance to the upside. So we build a bullish fair value gap, we invert this one, and now this previous fair value gap here gets tapped into, as well as this got inverted, everything close above it. And not only that, also the low to the high that we created this 1 minute gives the golden pocket, which lines up the fair value gap though. That giving you the confirmation, be like, hey, this should be the low, with confirmation by kind of getting over the bearish levels as well as creating bullish levels to the downside that gets tapped but up quickly and should be shooting to the upside. So that gives me all the confirmation I need. Enter roughly around right here, using this golden pocket level as my stop, or if you want to be more aggressive, you can use the low as a stop. My first target would be the high that was filled right here. Second target would have been this next high, using the highs as my targets, and lastly would have been the pre-market high, which was all the way over here. As you can see, this ran, and it was a freaking great Monday. Look, this was like almost 30, about a 30-point win on a Monday. Of course, we took a lot of profits along the way. We didn't hold from the exact bottom to the exact top. But hey, got the liquidity taken out. Bullish level that gets confirmed. Bearish level that gets displaced above. So kind of telling you that, hey, the bulls are here, starting to take over these bearish levels, as well as going to the 10 a.m. reversal, the 9:45, opening up 9:50, and then have your levels to the upside. And one of the things I do when I get into the market, some people have like bias going to the markets. I don't. I just have key areas both for the longs and the short side is going to give me high risk to reward trades, and just wait for my confirmation at those key areas. And now, when people talk about the golden pocket, like golden pocket is such a powerful tool, not only for confirmation, but like if we look at, remove this with drawings, if we just literally look at the golden pocket from this bottom to here, like look at it lined up perfectly. So if you're using golden pocket, guys, listen to me, use the fucking golden pocket. Like huge move up, displacement move up, traces here, give you a nice fucking move, and allow you guys, this was happening like later in the day, but not a lot of guys did catch that trade as well. So it was Monday trade, nice win. Start off, that's the way you want to start off the week, man. On those fucking great wins. Now we'll go over to Tuesday's trade, and you're gonna notice that again, all my trades are gonna start. They're gonna look similar. So Tuesday's trade on the 25th was, we entered at 10:10. It was this trade right here. So on the 5 minute, I was keeping an eye on this low now. Why was I keeping an eye on this low? So all these equal lows right here that kind of got taken out pre-market, but we still had this that had this fair value up here and tapped, as well as guess what? From the low, sorry, that's the wrong tool. If we take out my Fibonacci, from the low to the high, it was golden pocket was formed into this larger time frame fair value gap. As you can see here, we had about a 15-minute fair value gap here, because you just combine these 35 minutes together, builds a 15, so you get the low, liquidity sweep, hits into the fair value gap, hits into the halfway point, and then closes right back above. Now that tells you, hey, more likely it's gonna be my low, right? I'm not entering off of that, but it's gonna give me the confirmation more likely that's my low. Then we build an inverted fair value gap here again. That's the confirmation now. You enter there. You enter the confirmation after you have a key low that got taken out. Use this as the high you're looking for, high to get taken out, and then you can use this low as your stop loss right there. If you want to be more aggressive, you can be the lows right here. So it's about a 1-2, 1-4 risk reward, depends how you take profits. You can see we got a nice pop. We did take some off here, and we did move our stop loss to break even here, which ended up getting hit. But in hindsight, what we can learn from this is actually this was a low. Like our stop loss should have been under this, because we have this inverted here that needs to get tapped, and as well as it's the fair value, it's the golden pocket, guys. Look at this, from low to this high, it's a golden pocket right there. So this was actually an add-on place. We should take in profits like here, like we did, and then we should have added on, and then still looked for this high right here to get taken out. You see what I'm saying? That was, you gotta look at the charts and you ask yourself, is it okay for a trade to hit that level? And if a trade, yeah, the bullish, it's still bullish for hitting that level, you gotta like give your room, your trade a little bit of room, right? If there was no fair value gap here that was inversed, then I would have not touched this level, right? I would have kept it to break even and let my trade be done there because I didn't have any other levels. But if you have a level that lines up, you could even potentially add on. And adding on to your winners is something that a lot of people talk about. And we should always be adding on to your winners. But then, it's another trade. You look up liquidity sweep, fair value gap, golden pocket. Combine those three keys, wait for your confirmation on an inverted fair value gap, and then bada bing, bada boom, you hit a nice winner. Right, it's about 9 points. We risked about 3 points or so. Not as big as that 30-point win, but it was still a nice win. Then we'll jump on to the Wednesday trades. We'll remove some of this stuff. Now the Wednesday trade was a little bit slower. If you remember, Wednesday was 6, so I wasn't really like looking to take any crazy trades. And you can see here the range wasn't too crazy, but we had this 945 candle that I really liked that built this fair value gap here, right there, right? It built this nice fair value gap for a strong downtrend, and I thought there was a good chance we were gonna take out this high right here. So I ended up entering a long position right off of this retest. We came up retest, and we did take a lot of profits, but I was looking for this high right here, and I used this candle as my stop. So this was the trade I was looking for. As you can see, we did not get full TP. We did get a lot of it out on this fair value gap. We took profits, 8-3 fair value gap, then did end up getting rejected right here, and it stopped us out in the green actually. It stopped us out, I believe, at about this low right here. So this was a little bit of a slower trade. Again, I was sick on Wednesday, so I wasn't really feeling my best. I just wanted to get a nice scalp. I saw an opportunity to take a nice scalp. It's not the biggest winner, and a lot of people were like, "Oh my god, you only call 8 points, 7 points." Like, okay, it's not the biggest winner, but if I see free money on the table almost, and I only have to risk like 3 points, I'm gonna take it. So we cut about 7 points out of that on half our position, or a little more, about 75% of our position, and the rest got stopped out. And then we hit the full TP here, about 11 points. It was totally fine. Still a nice win, and we're starting off with 30 points, 8 points the day prior, and now about, let's call it 6 points. So we're 40 plus points on the week on yes, risking very, very little, guys. And it's important to learn about these trades. It's like, look how little I am risking, and that's all you have to worry about. You don't risk money in trading, and things are gonna go good for you. That's what I'll say. Things are gonna go for you, good for you in trading if you just stop risking as much as you are. A lot of people wanna risk a little too much money, but I'm on the other hand, I like to not risk, man. Call it how you want to call it. I like to not risk. So now we'll go into the Thursday trade. Thursday trade was another really nice trade that we took right at the 950 candle as well. So 950 was right here. So I was actually looking at first for this bearish divergence here to play out for a short position to take out this lows. I was a little too slow. We had a bearish SMT divergence with NQ as well here on yes. So it was a clean short that a lot of guys took based on what I was saying in the chat. And a lot of guys called this move down. Unfortunately, I didn't, but I was looking for this equal lows right here. Look at this 5 minute equal low, equal low, equal low, as well as this fair value gap that had never got tapped into right here. This is your fair value gap. And then, of course, we had to add, was our golden pocket? It was not really a golden pocket, but as you guys can see, the 5 minute candle did close above. Let's jump over to the 1 minute real quick for this trade. As you can see on the 1 minute, we closed right on it. Look at this red candle. So we had liquidity sweep, right? Take out all the equal lows, tapped in the 5 minute fair value gap, as well as close into the golden pocket. Now what I'm looking for the inversion of the first candle, the first 1 minute candle to get inverted, which was right here. So we enter long, roughly right here. I remember I entered a little bit before, looking for the highs. That's about 10 points, risking only this low. So we're risking 3 to catch 10. It's about a nice 3.5. Remember, we took a lot of profit right here off this lows. Make sure we didn't reject this larger time frame for value up here from the move down in the previous day, which we did reject, but it only took us to the inverted, which is inverted right here. That was actually nice add-on. So remember yesterday, or the examples I give you on the day prior, I set my stop loss break even. In this case, I didn't. I learned from my mistake the day prior, not let the trade play out, come back to retest where it needs to, catch team and push higher to give us the full TP, as well as some people added on to this trade right here. So again, if you add on here, now your stop loss comes up. That was your first risk was up here. Now your stop loss comes up to right here. And you can add on about risking about 2 points, which is, the risk reward just makes sense there to add on. So a lot of people did add on, and then we ended up taking most of the piece right here. We had about 10% of the position, hoping we could get like around 558, which we didn't, but it was fine. They all got stopped out right here. I think it was right here about break even. So again, now we got another, what was this? Another, call it 8 points. So we caught 30 points plus 7, 8. That's, I don't know, too much math. 35. We're 50 plus points on the week, risking very little, playing it safe, playing it smart, using our concepts, which will be liquidity, golden pocket, fair value gaps, and then the inverted fair value gap. Thursday, now that was Thursday. Friday was where I made a mistake. Friday was the one of those days that it's gonna happen to you as a trader. It's just like you just don't make the right choices. The setups are there, you don't take him, and you don't make the right choices. Let's go to 5 minutes, and you can see if we had followed everything that I just taught you, the first 4 trades, you see that Friday you would have done exactly that and make a huge bag. Previous day close gets hit right here, right? Liquidity right there from this low that never get tapped. Fair value gap right here, right? That's 3 of the things that we looked for, right? And not only that, perfectly on the golden pocket from this move. Look at this. We take it from the low to the high, golden pocket. So we had liquidity, golden pocket, fair value gap. All gets tapped into, gets put up. First inversion right here. You take the long, use the candle as a stop, you target at that high. So that would have been the trade. But guess what I do? I don't know. I just didn't take it. I saw it. I had it ready. I just didn't take it. But this candle takes us right into your pocket. I also had a level of rejection 5584 from a previous high on like all the way back right here. So at 5584, I'm looking for shorts. And guess what I do? I don't take the short either. We get SMT divergence. We get this nice pullback. We had a 1 minute inversion, or 5 minute inversion as well. We get the pullback right here into the golden pocket. I was planning to short this. And like it's really heartbreaking thinking about it. Like I missed the long and I missed the great short with like, look at this stop, tight ass stop. Let's look to this low right here. I was looking for. It would have been a beautiful trade. I don't take it. I take some BS trade in this 1 minute chop here and get stopped out right on this candle right here and this flush candle here for a little more that I wanted. My trade was like an inversion. I'd seen a bullish inversion as well as bullish SMT. But the risk reward just didn't make sense. And then I was trying to use this low as my stop. Ended up stopping out a little more, stopped out about 5.5 to 6 points. So give back pretty much 1 trade for the week. Back again, still ended with 40 plus points on the week on but it's just one of those things. I did enter this one really small. I told the chat I was like, enter really small because I kind of had that feeling that's like I'm not taking a good trade. And no matter where you get your point in your life or your trading career, you'll have those days you just don't take a good trade. You didn't follow your rules. It is what it is. I kept it small. Point wise, it was a little bit bigger than usual, but I did tell the chat to take this trade very small because it was Friday, and usually on Friday, Sundays I don't perform the best. So unfortunately, a lot of things can be learned from Friday as well. Like I just showed you guys, this trade didn't have all the confluences I usually look for, and I get punished. And that's what happens in trading. If you break your rules, you get punished, and this teaches you though for the next time. So sometimes getting punished can be good for one on the week. Still a great week. Got hundreds of points as well as on Q, on in Q as well, with Dawn. So hope you guys made it back. If you're joining with us and live trade with us every single day, hit the link down below. And as always, peace out.